everybody, welcome back to SourceFedNERD. This is E3 2014. I'm Trisha Hirschberger here on the couch with
Zaragoza
and Reina Scully. These two lovelies. E3 is finally coming to a close. It's the last day. We're all losing our voices.
and our minds.
And our minds.
And our energy.
We wanted to point out for you guys what was the best and the worst experiences at E3.
No way! Oh my God!
You.
I love you! You're the best!
Yay! We just got a lot of starters! You get awesome! Open that!
This is
the best part of E3! Who was this? I don't know. The Sims 4 Snap bracelet was cool.
Legit swag.
Games-wise, we want to talk about the best and worst things we've seen here at E3. Steve and Reina and I, in order to try to like cover the whole convention for you guys, split up. So the three of us saw different things
Yeah, we
than
sure
each
did.
other.
Yeah.
So
we
we're
barely saw each other.
Yeah,
we barely saw each other.
Longest we've been together.
So Reina, what was your favorite thing about this E3?
All right, well, let's be honest. My favorite thing was obviously everything Nintendo. The Super Smash Bros. Tournament was over the top amazing. I loved everything about it. I spent the whole day there in order to like stay in line, talk to the people hanging out there and stuff. It was the best. The characters were really well balanced. I really enjoyed the tournament itself. I did not like that they used items in the tournament.
Really?
Yeah, because the items concept really like
They're very
changes up.
OP.
Yeah, and it like it just changes everything. I mean, it's definitely visually more like attractive to have items like explosions. Things are crazy, but like as somebody who actually plays the game, it's like impossible to follow what's happening when there are that many items on the screen. Even though they're professionals, it's just impossible. But my favorite part obviously was the Super Smash Bros. Tournament.
And who's your favorite character to play in Super Smash Bros?
In the past, my OG favorite is Pikachu. And my second favorite would be Zelda because she's supposed to be really low ranked and she doesn't have an extra move, which is the down B. So I like being really good as her. But in this new game, I think I'm gonna use Greninja and Zero Suit Samus. They were crazy.
Okay.
They were overpowered. It was amazing.
I'll allow it.
You'll allow it? What was the favorite thing you saw at E3?
I absolutely was bent head over heels for Metal Gear Solid 5. The Phantom Pain. I didn't actually get to play it, but I sat in a room while people who made the game played it, and it was just the most impressive looking game I've
So you
seen.
were in love with the graphics, or?
Well, I mean, look, if you've played Metal Gear Solid, you know what you're in for as far as gameplay and stuff goes. So that stuff's fine. That's already like some great stuff going on.
Right.
As far as like what I was super impressed by were definitely the visuals. Just you're riding on a horse and it so seamlessly goes from cutscene to gameplay, better than I've seen in any other game. And just beautiful. I mean, I love the tactical kind of like sneaking around. I mean, I've always loved Metal Gear for that reason. So I'm really, really, really in love with the Phantom Pain, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. And also, Kojima's insane. And he's just absolutely batshit crazy. So I can't wait to see what he has in store this time.
Cool. My best of as far as the game I'm actually going to buy and invest a lot of hours into is Sims 4. I don't think that's a surprise to anybody. But this new, it's got a super like tactile customization user interface now. There's no bars you slide anymore. I don't know if either of you have ever played Sims.
Thank God there's no more bars to
There's
slide.
no bars. You just like kind of take it and mush, and you can like raise your cheekbones, and it's all just like you drag it with the mouse, and there's so many. Yeah, so it's completely different now.
Face, right? Like you can like facelift
like how you used to be able to like stretch out Mario's face.
Yeah.
Like that.
But
now like the entire, not only Sim face, but the body's like that too. Like you can stretch out or thin the shoulders, like everything. And you can pick up whole rooms in houses, and it moves all the objects within the room as well. So you're not like destroying whole walls and rebuilding and then moving everything. So maybe I won't be like 7 hours of real time gone for 1 hour of sim time.
It definitely does sound like an hour of entertainment.
it's hours of entertainment.
Hours.
Just 1 hour?
Just
you
1 hour.
That's all you'd be done?
Then it's time for lunch.
Okay. For Steve. So I guess while we're still talking about really cool stuff, what surprised you the most at E3 this year, Reina?
Oh, okay. I mean, once again, it's going to be Nintendo booth because most of the time I was here, I spent at West Hall.
Yeah.
So it just can't be helped. But I got to play Hyrule Warriors, which is the new
I saw that.
Slash. It was so well
It looked
done.
really cool.
So I I do love hack and slashes, but they're so like, not button mashy, but there's not too much skill involved. So I was kind of like, oh, I wonder how they're gonna do it. Like it's really just Dynasty Warriors with, you know, the Hyrule characters and stuff, but really impressed me. Super smooth, and it's really intuitive. It's easy to like pick up and understand, and you know exactly what to do. The map is really easy to read. I was so impressed with it. It almost doesn't feel Nintendo, but it is, and it was amazing.
It looks very Nintendo though.
As far as surprises, I think overall, the one thing I was surprised with, because I wasn't surprised by anything other than fucking Grim Fandango HD, man, for PlayStation 4 and Vita. Oh my god.
I didn't see that at all.
It's a dream come true. I don't think it's here on the floor, but they announced it at the,
so you didn't actually
Sony
play
conference.
It.
I don't think it's on the floor.
No, I think they just announced it. I don't even think there's some imagery or gameplay
or anything.
But Grim Fandango is one of the greatest games I've ever played in my life. Story, it's like playing a Pixar movie in a game that's very point and click adventure and puzzle and very, I mean, character design. It's the guy that did Psychonauts and oh god, what's his name? Tim Schafer. It's Tim Schafer, who is just a legend in the fucking video game world, and I'm just all about anything the man does. I want it.
Yeah.
All right.
For me, the surprise was Shadow of Mordor. You know, you tend to think that when you're getting a licensed game like that, it's like, meh, I've seen one, I've seen them all.
But I think that's the thing, it's not licensed. It's not New Line Cinema, it's not?
No, I mean, they have to legally.
But it's Middle Earth.
Oh.
It's not even Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings, okay.
It's not.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting,
It's
okay.
very loosely based on, in
the
fact,
location.
Yeah, it takes place between, like story-wise, it takes place between The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings trilogy. Yeah, it takes place between the two, and you're a wraith, actually, and you're just going in and messing up orc politics.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like all the hierarchy of the orcs. And
it's really involved with that, too.
I love it. And
I like it, too.
Did you like how you were able to ride on the creatures, too?
Oh, yeah. So cool. You get, what is it, Dominion Hold? Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
when you,
I think so.
You take over the creatures, and then you can ride them, and they get health by tearing apart orcs. But, I mean, the cool thing about it is, like, you're not just saying, okay, here's the war chief that I'm going to attack. You can do that if you want. Or you can say, here's his whole political system. I'm going to attack this man down the chain and take dominion over him and possess him so that he can then go through the ranks and stab this guy in the back, which is going to put me in a good position. Like, it's very complex.
But then, like, those guys are like, and then you're like, I want to fight this guy because he's the captain of this main guy I want to kill.
Exactly.
But that captain is fighting with another captain, and they're in the middle of a skirmish, and so you go and disrupt it. And, and it's very, very, like, it's unlike anything I've really seen in a at least in a Lord of the Rings type setting.
Definitely.
Especially with
definitely. And that's why I say it surprised me.
Right, and it's like it's very gory and very bloody and very like intimidating and scary. We got our hands on it. I liked it. I want it. I'm gonna pre-order.
I would like to have it. A lot of people are saying that it's very Assassin's Creed to the point where they're like, oh, they stole Assassin's Creed.
Well, yeah, because you're doing all the climbing.
Oh, and you get to do the jumping.
Yeah. Well, but that's fine. Whatever.
What was the worst thing you saw at E3? Reina, go.
It was the Microsoft booth. I'm sorry. I love Xbox. I love Microsoft. But why the hell was there no Halo 5 stuff? Or not even Halo 5, Halo Master Chief Collection?
Okay.
There was nothing on it. There was just the trailer that they played from the conference.
Okay.
It was such a bummer. I was so sad.
Sorry.
Bummer.
I know.
It's going to come out this holiday season. How could they not have anything to test out or play or anything, really, honestly? Halo 2 being remastered? Like, that's the biggest deal. How can you not let us play that? So yeah, that was me. I was sad about that.
Worst for you?
You know, I honestly feel like my worst isn't even that bad, but it's just a personal opinion. I got my hands on Mortal Kombat X, and I just feel like I'm not. I mean, look, for people that love Mortal Kombat, you're probably gonna dig it. But for me, it's like there's nothing new you can do in the Mortal Kombat franchise to freshen it up in any way.
Did you see the new characters?
I did, and I got to play as them too.
Really?
They brought
yeah, Steve got hands-on with it.
Amazing.
They had 6 characters you could play as: Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and then they had the daughter of Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade as a playable character. And then they had
as a child or
no,
a grown-up?
It's like a grown-up.
Okay,
Yeah, she's like a military-ish type girl. And then they had a.
I was like, I'd feel bad ripping a little kid's like spinal cord out.
I know, and it's like, oh.
They had a like a big Aztec kind of like warrior guy that you could play as, and then they had that big brute and girl that's hanging onto the brute's back character. I might be missing one, but I got to play as all of them except for Sub-Zero. But the guy I was playing with played as Sub-Zero, and you know, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just done with Mortal Kombat.
Whoa.
Well,
those are big words.
I don't know. Are they? Maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe they are. But I just feel like if I'm gonna play a fighting game, give me my Mortal Kombat 2.
Oh.
Always.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like it never got any better after Mortal Kombat 2.
Right.
And that's just where I've stayed.
My worst of E3 is a disappointment worst. I love Gauntlet. They're bringing Gauntlet back only on Steam. Whoops. Now, that's my worst because I do not have a Steam machine in my living room. I have a gaming PC tower on my office desk, and I am not going to crowd 4 people around it to play Gauntlet, which the best part of Gauntlet is the co-op.
Right.
But I mean, can't you multiplayer co-op online?
You can.
LAN party.
You can, yeah, but
a LAN party.
I don't know. I enjoy, call me old-fashioned mood. I enjoy inviting some friends over, ordering a pizza, having 4 people on a couch.
I know, but I
Gauntlet.
think it's an archaic. It really is an archaic method of playing games these days.
No.
The couch play gaming.
Co-op.
I know, I get it. Trisha, I'm with you. I love couch play. Can we just run down a list of just some of the other things we liked really quick?
Sunset Overdrive.
Okay, Sunset Overdrive. Destiny was great.
I didn't get to play. Oh my god.
I didn't either.
But we're gonna play the beta, right? You're gonna play the beta?
I got an email for the beta, so I want to try. You got into the alpha.
I got into the alpha,
That's
which is
crazy.
strange. I don't know how
it's a little
I'm gonna
odd.
react to that. But I think if you got this thing, you got into the alpha and the beta.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Cool.
I got one of those too.
I
don't play that game.
but it's Bungie. It's Halo on your PlayStation.
Okay.
It's you know, you couldn't ask for more if you're a Sony person, if you only have a PlayStation for
that's
whatever
true.
reason.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it. I really
Dragon
enjoyed
Age
it.
Inquisition looked great. I don't know if either of you guys got a chance to see that.
I saw the trailer for it.
No, I heard all the hubbub though.
Yeah, it looked great. Fable Legends also looked really fun.
I didn't get my hands on Alien Isolation. I'm really bummed out.
I
didn't have time to
or
wait.
Evolve. I didn't get my hands on Evolve either.
Evolve would have been really exciting.
Far Cry 4, riding on an elephant. By the way, Ubisoft kind of swept me off my feet this year.
Oh,
because
really?
It really was like Assassin's Creed just looks amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It does look amazing.
I mean,
overall, this entire E3, the look of the next gen games is
well,
beautiful.
They're definitely kicking it up a notch, but you can't hold a candle to the PC gaming. You really
That's
can't.
true.
Graphically,
PC Master Race.
I mean, that's the thing. You boost up a game with your best possible graphics and video cards. You can't compare the console, the home console. Assassin's Creed looks fantastic. Far Cry 4 looks fantastic. Rainbow Six.
I didn't get to
Siege.
see that.
So I got to play it a little bit with Phil.
You loved it, right?
Look, I'm not much of a tactical, like very planning.
I love that
Like
stuff.
group up with your friends
that's the whole
and
point.
everyone has a different role type tactical
I love
gaming.
that
love
stuff.
that.
I'm not into that because I'm more of a.
love when everyone has
I
a
like to
role.
run and gun, or I like to sneak in solo. I don't
Okay.
really like to. I'm not much of a so I'm the guy that hangs back and waits.
Yeah,
for
like you're the
something.
sniper. Like,
Yeah, like
I'm
I'm not
I see.
too much into it, but it's a great looking game. Everyone who was playing it was like, it made me miss the LAN party days.
Oh,
it really
yeah,
did because
definitely.
it's a perfect LAN party game.
Splatoon was incredible.
Was it? They had a
didn't
big
see
presence
that.
at
It
the booth.
was freaking awesome. It's so intelligent.
Okay.
And
Cool.
it was really unique. Like, you can play as the normal, like, human character, and you, like, spread your color. And then in order to move faster and dodge, you turn into the squid, and you can, like, jump colors and move forward.
Oh,
like
that was that huge setup they had in the middle of the booth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It
okay.
was amazing. That was cool.
I gotta give a shout out to a little guy, a game that I was part of the Kickstarter for. I threw some money at it. It's a game called Armacrog, and it's by the guys that did the Neverhood, which is one of my favorite games.
I don't know the Neverhood.
I don't either.
It was a claymation game. It
Cool.
was point and click adventure.
Cool.
And it was like DreamWorks and Spielberg was involved.
Is it out now, the new game?
No, Armacrog is coming out. But
Okay.
It's got like the voices of Mike Nelson from Mystery Science Theater.
Nice.
And like a bunch of really cool guys.
So you guys, what was the best thing you got to see from E3, whether it was a trailer you saw at a press conference or something that maybe we covered? And let us know if there were any grand disappointments for you as well in the comments section down below. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel and stuff. And you can even click this annotation, but not really for more E3 coverage because I think it's probably all done.
E3 is done, kids. Thanks for joining us for all of our coverage. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm Trish Hirschberger.
Reina Scully.
I'm gonna
fun,
go
guys.
home and go to
Sleep.
bed.
Oh no. Andre.